And we're taking a look at our weather here where it's going to get hotter, and we hope that we don't have those same conditions here, Derek.
Yeah, it looks like the smoke's going away for a while, but we're trading it for a couple more issues. Threat for severe weather, Vic, and also some heat here by later this week. I'm talking heat that we really haven't seen much of this year. Temperatures getting up into the upper 90s expected here later this week with heat index values well over 100 degrees. Now, we had those showers and storms this morning. We picked up about 1.25 inches at the station with some of those showers and storms this morning, and didn't really see much redevelop this afternoon. We're looking at some showers and storms, though, across parts of Virginia that are trying to sneak their way towards southern Maryland. Right now, I do think that they'll likely fall apart before they even get there, but they're still hanging on, and it's going to be a relatively quiet night across our area. We're at 76 right now in Baltimore. I want to turn your attention to the red that you see here, starting at about lunchtime, 1 o'clock, and then continuing through the evening hours. This is the time frame that we could see some of these storms popping up across the area. We do have a threat for severe weather here for tomorrow as a result of this upper-level disturbance that is just off to our west. See all those storms that fired up around the Cincinnati area early this afternoon? That disturbance in the upper atmosphere is going to move over Maryland tomorrow afternoon. And the way it's positioned right now, it looks like the timing of this is going to be favorable for areas east of I-95 to see the best chance for severe weather here for tomorrow. We do have a slight risk for severe weather in effect here for tomorrow. That's a level 2 of 5 for really most of Maryland, with emphasis, though, on southern Maryland, the eastern shore. That's when I do think that we'll get the combination of the hot temperatures during the afternoon, and then with those colder temperatures aloft, some of those storms will start to fire up. Greatest threat is going to be wind damage and hail, perhaps up to quarter size with those colder temperatures into the upper atmosphere. And, of course, with so much moisture in the atmosphere, they're likely going to produce some brief flash flooding in some areas where they happen to develop. So Futurecast shows dry in the morning. Notice how scattered the storms are here during the afternoon. They'll move off pretty quickly here, so I do think by sunset things will start to wind down. And then we're going to turn our attention to strengthening high pressure that's going to really crank the temperatures up here later this week. Here are the heat index values expected here by late this week, really beginning Thursday and continuing through Saturday, where many locations are likely going to see the heat index get above 100 degrees. It's not that we haven't seen this before, but it's the fact that we haven't seen this kind of prolonged heat and humidity, at least so far this season. So here's your first alert 7-day forecast. Storm chances again tomorrow afternoon. We'll be watching the threat for you. We'll give you the latest here coming up tomorrow morning on WJZ Morning News. And then as we go through Wednesday, we'll be dry. Storm chances, though, start to go down here as the week goes on, as the temperatures crank up. The hottest day is going to be Friday, near 100 degrees in some spots, and then more storms in the forecast here as we head into the first part of the weekend. Vic, back to you.
Derek, thank you. For more First Alert weather and updated news, check in with Sina Gabrab, Amy Kawada, and meteorologist Abigail Degler tomorrow morning on WJZ starting at 4:30.